Right, what's going on, guys? It's me, Mojo Jojo Plays, back again. This is episode 1 of, technically episode 1, episode 2, if you count the introduction as episode 1. But, this is 21st Century Wrestling, our first show. Best of British Wrestling, Thursday, week 1. I haven't booked the show yet. I just thought, before I go into all that, we'll look at some backstage stuff, we'll look at the owner goals, and yeah. That's what we're doing quick before we go in. We'll start with owner goals, because these are pretty important. So we have 8 goals that Mr. Jeff Nova has given us. He wants us to be higher than rank 4, which is doable. We have must at least have as much popularity as we do now, which is also very doable. Tommy Cornell must be kept above 77 popularity. Yeah, I'll do that. I can't hire anyone who works for a company of medium size or above. I'm going to break that rule quite a lot, I think. Edward Cornell must be kept above 77 overall. Fair enough, he's the main man. I can't hire any strikers. Okay, it's a bit of a problem. And I can't hire any high flyers either. That's annoying. Oh, and also, I can't hire a technical flyer either. Even better. These are average importance, so I can ignore those, basically, I think. Not ignore them, but it's not that big a deal if I break it. These main top 5 are the ones that I need to try and keep. Medium size or above might be an issue, though. Everyone below us is not very good, popularity-wise. Everyone above us is medium or above. So, yeah. Okay, now we will go into that one. Backstage incidents. We have 1. Andrew Lee and Dark Angel. What is going on? Andrew Lee was brought before a wrestler's court, accused of forgetting to shake another wrestler's hand. That's the golden rule, you don't do that. The judge, Clifford Wilson, found him guilty and sentenced him to buy drinks for everyone after the show. He has an intense personality. I did nothing. Good to know. Okay, so yeah. We get those occasionally every now and then, but yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm going to book the first show, and then we are going to get right into starting off the storylines. We do have, obviously, one absent worker I've told you about before. Doomsday is personal reasons, not around. So let us get right into this, and I will be back with the main show. Okay, here we are. First ever show, technically, for me, in 21st Century Wrestling. Start off with a 96 rated angle. For those that don't know, there's 96 out of 100. This is pretty amazing. You have the House of Business come down to the ring, and they celebrate. They say, oh yeah, another hard-earned victory. Mr. Edward Cornell at the last show. Don't know who he beat. Let's just make up a name real quick. Let's say he beat Wade Orson at the last show. Well done. Good job, Edward. And yeah, so let's say he beat Wade Orson in the last show. However, these guys all cheated for him to win, as they always do. That's the story we're going with for the House of Business. Edward Cornell is congratulating and saying, wow, all the hard work that we've been putting in, it's really, really paying off. I mean, all my best friends, my cousin here, we're going to be around, and I'm going to be champion for a very, very long time. So, everyone else, you might as well not bother, because the House of Business and the business, Edward Cornell, I'm not going anywhere. This title's not going anywhere. So, go fight for the British Championship or something instead. It's probably more worth your time. That's basically what Edward's saying here. Tommy is congratulating his cousin for being such an amazing champion, the most decorated champion in 21st century history, not including tag champs. Anyway, the other ones are just standing around looking tough, basically. So yeah, that's how we start off the show. 96 rated angle. Yeah, practice promos a bit more, to be honest. Tommy, Edward Cornell, big stars. Up next, we have an awful match to start off with. Unfortunately, we've got Baldwin Flynn versus the Demolishers. Baldwin Flynn win. Good job. Darren Flynn submits Landon Harrington with a prodigal pressure, which I would assume is some sort of like crossface or something. I don't know. Let's just say it's a crossface. Pretty cool move. Landon Herring is not very good. This guy, he has no energy whatsoever. Match brought the crowd down, unfortunately. But the first match, 13 minutes long, bit too long. Probably 28 rated. This is bad. However, it was penalised because they couldn't do spinal impact moves. I might change that, so they're all unimportant, so nobody cares. Next segment, bit better. Hellbound attacked Darren Flynn and Bew Boulder after the show. After the match. Jonathan Forst is just kind of standing there on his own whilst his three big henchmen just destroy them. 6'11" Gravedigger, 6'8" Blackheart, and I think he's about 6'8" as well, Bedlam. Just destroys the two young rookies. And yeah, Jonathan Forst looks excellent, just standing around. The others did pretty well. He gets to improvise as well. He didn't say anything, but yeah. Yeah, pretty good segment for them at least. Up next, we have the Beast Bantam, who is literally just standing backstage in gorilla position. He's not even in the show tonight. He just likes to come and watch. He was sitting in gorilla position, looking at the main screen they have backstage, just staring as he watches all these young rookies get beaten up by Hellbound so easily, and he's just chuckling to himself. Pretty much. Pretty small segment. 63 rated. Not too bad. Got a very good gimmick as well. Up next, this is our storyline match that will be pretty bad. Storytelling match. Compared to the others, it will be pretty bad. No spine and impact moves again, so we need to change that because people hate it. Rolly Muckletruck has defeated Kelvin Badbury in about 10 minutes with a full Nelson. It may look like it took a while, this match, but this match was just basically 10 minutes of Rolly just destroying Kelvin here. It's a squash match, but a bit long. So yeah, Rolly is a pretty big star, hopefully. Kelvin, maybe one for the future. How old is he again? I've forgotten. I'll look after. But yeah, two pretty young guys having a fight. Rolly just destroys him, makes him tap out. Pretty simple match there, to be honest. Storytelling matches are usually the slower, lower rated ones. And we go backstage. Mark Adonis and Mass Hulk literally bump into him for some reason. They're here backstage as well, even though they're not on the show today. They're just hanging out, probably hanging out with their heel friends, and seeing if they can get some pretty good matches coming up. Who knows? They literally just walk into each other backstage, and Mark Adonis is like, "Hey, yeah, good win, mate. Good win, bruv." yeah, you beat one of the worst people in the company. Great going. You're gonna be a real star if you keep beating losers like him. Basically, what he's saying. As Hulk is just standing there, arms crossed, menacing. These two guys are just two beefy boys, and Mark Adonis is just Enzo Amore. Up next, we have Daniel Black Francis has defeated Bluff Martinez in a 58 rated match. This is going to be a bad show, I feel like. He wins with the Rasta Lock. And no spine and impact moves again. Ruins everything. I'll fix it. And there's no storyline as well. Yeah, this was just a match. They want every match to have a storyline, unfortunately, but there's no way I'll be able to do that. Next segment, 65 rated. We start a brand new storyline that wasn't revealed in the previous episode. Apollo Prince. I know this was what this one was. Apollo Prince and DBF. Apollo comes down, stands on the ramp, and basically says, "Daniel Black Francis, you're old news. People are bored of you. It's time for Apollo and other. Well, it's time for me and other future stars in this company to basically take over. So you either need to get out the way, or I'll make you get out the way." Pretty much. Daniel Black Francis is just sitting there laughing, saying, "I'm still in a peak physical condition. I mean, if you want me to get out the way, you best be coming down here." Those are fighting words. These promos are so bad. I should write them a bit more before I actually continue. But that's the gist of it. Apollo is saying, "DBF, you need to get out the way. You need to just move on, or I'll make you move on." But yeah, 65 rated. The way I've just explained it, yeah. Apollo's an amazing heel, and yeah, looks pretty good. It was rated poorly because there's low heat, but hopefully that gets better over time. The more they argue and fight. Next segment. This is kind of a little funny storyline I've got going on. It's who's cooler? So it's Luke Cool and Lee Burton, two up and coming stars in the company. They're basically just chilling out backstage. They're a bunch of friends. You know, they're hanging out. And of course the conversation goes to, "Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Yeah, you're pretty cool too. Yeah, but I'm cooler. No, I am. What you mean? No, I am." Back and forth forever. And yeah. So they're basically trying to one up each other on who is cooler, making up a bunch of stories about, "Oh yeah, I'm so cool. I was the youngest tag team champion, whatever, in this company." And Luke Cool's like, "Yeah, but you did none of the work. So I'm cooler. I'm this, I'm that, blah blah blah." Keep going back and forth for about 5 minutes, and then that's the promo. So these guys are gonna have a story with like, "Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I'm cooler than you. Let's fight." And we have the co-main event, 67 rated. We have Wade Orson versus Mark Misery, who, unfortunately, Mark Misery and Vicky Company got divorced recently, but they're still pretty good. They're still, they're not too bad. They're a good managing couple still, so. Wade Orson is going through a weight change. Ooh. Pretty good match there. And then we get into the main event. Why was this so bad? Tommy Cornell's declining physical ability, oh no. And inconsistently, and no spinal impact moves. Ooh, this is gonna be a bad show. The main event was absolutely horrendous. Oh, I'm not gonna have Tommy around for long, am I? In his good condition he's in now. Even an 81 rated is bad. Oh no. So Tommy wins using a guilt trip after 16 minutes against Kevin Jones, who I was literally just put here because I thought it'd be a good main event. It turns out it wasn't. So yeah, fun. Which means the first show is 64 rated. And oh god, that was bad. We need to fix that. The next show needs to be a lot better, otherwise we are losing the fake BBC broadcast deal. Oh no. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. I need to fix my main event booking, because if the main event's bad, the rest of the show just tanks. The Consortium, who are they? Oh, SWF. It's a pretty okay show. I would agree with that. 4 people taking off time to heal. Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. Like I said, they are not happy. We got 772,000 viewers, which isn't great. Also, these guys are not happy. We need to get better shows in the future, otherwise we are screwed. The goal is, where is it? We need to get at least 77, I believe. But that was an awful show. It needs to be at least 77 rated, and that really wasn't. So great. Just great. We need to fix that in the next show. Hopefully it's a lot better. Hopefully my booking's a lot better. We have signed a few people. Landon Mallory is a guy we signed. It looks pretty promising, even though he's got 1 popularity. That needs to be fixed. We will look at our creative quick. Ends. Main 3, the obvious main 3. Adam Travers, who wasn't on the show today. Tommy Cornell and Edward Cornell. Next big things. These 3, Lee Burton, Mark Adonis, BW Eddie. Forgot to show you this last time. Hot prospects, Ricky Storm, Andrew Lee, Mass Hulk, you know, those guys. The last episode, the best talkers in the company are Tommy Cornell, Jeff Nova, Kathleen Lee, who we haven't seen yet, Wade Dawson, and Jonathan Forst. That's actually pretty accurate. Showstoppers, still Tommy Cornell, Adam Travers, Sebastian Collar, someone that you also haven't seen on the show. He's a cool guy. Edward Cornell and Lee Burton. Great. You have ring generals. These are people that can have a good match with anyone. Apart from Kevin Jones for some reason. Tommy Cornell, Adam Travers, Edward Cornell again, the main 5. And Mark Misery, surprisingly. Who's hot? These 5 are hot at the moment. Tommy, Edward, Lee, Mark Adonis, and Rowley. Who's not hot? Roland Johnny Stones, Jonathan Forst, JB Cash, Kevin Jones, and Buff Martin. And we have a few hidden gems. These are people that we could sign if we want. I don't think I will. Sorry about that. Someone just walked in on me. Yeah, this is the hidden gems. These are people that we could sign. I don't think I will though, because they're all pretty bad. To be honest, this guy's not awful actually. I could get Davey London in maybe. I don't know. What's his wrestling type? Entertainer. Okay, that's good. Augustus Bumblescoop. Definitely not. Good talk. No popularity. He's 37. No thanks. Doody McGregor. He is just a massive, fat Scottish man. So I'll say no. The Minor Annoyance. He's awful. Oh, great. No then. Make a good manager, apparently. Daniel said he'll make a killer manager, but for now he's happy to continue to set things up in the ring. Why would you suggest I hire him then if he's awful? And Maximum Carnage. This guy and his tag team partner could be decent. But I'm going to say no for now. Yeah, we'll look at the storylines quick before to see how things are going. We need to have at least 5 storylines with 65 heat. Oh no. The Apollo Prince is 59. That's not great. This one's considered hot, even though it's just made it. Hellbound's only 52. This one we haven't started yet. Land of the Giants we haven't started yet. That one we haven't started yet. Whoops, I'm spoiling things. 91 for the War of the Cornells is great. And this one's also hot. So I've got 3 hot storylines at the moment. Hopefully these ones are a bit better. Probably not, because they're young people with veterans. So they're probably... I might struggle for a little bit until I can build up the popularity of these other dudes. But yeah, I will quickly look at finances. There are 74,000 in the hole at the moment, but pay-per-view will do that. We'll bring that right back up. Merchandise. Who's our top merchandise guy? Of course, it's Tommy Cornell. Followed by Adam Travers and Jeff Nova, surprisingly. And then the world champion. Great. So yeah. Who is our worst guy, actually? I'm just kind of curious. Brickhouse Boulder has sold $20 worth of merch. Followed by the commentator. Hey. People do not like Brickhouse Boulder, and neither do I. So yeah, that is probably everything I need to go through on this episode. Anything else? Not a lot really. I can think of. Oh, I did sign 2 other people, but one of them will be involved in the storyline, so I don't want to spoil too much about them. The other one, I haven't thought of what I want. I've thought of what I want to do with them, but I haven't figured out how to get that into a storyline yet. So, yeah. Popularity, we've dropped one. Ready. Started at 80, we're already at 79, so that needs to be fixed very soon. So yeah. Oh, also, last time I forgot to show you the tag teams we have. We have quite a few of them in here. Perfect number for a tag team tournament, one would say. We've got Absolutely Flawless. These are the 6-time tag team champs. The Baldwin Flynn, who just got destroyed by Hellbound. The 3-time tag team champs, Crouching Storm, Hidden Sifu. My favourite team name ever. We have Hot Stuff, who are 3-time champions and 1-time Cornell Cup winner. We've got the Demolishers, who just lost to Baldwin Flynn. We have the Men of Steel, who are the current tag team champions. These guys I like these guys a lot. We have the Red Devils, who are Yuri Ilikov and Viktor Beshkov, part of the House Business. 3-time tag team champions. And we have the Underdogs, 1-time tag team champions of Joe Simpson and Michael X. Might need one more tag team, to be honest, just for a tournament. Unless I can get the tag team champs involved in the Cornell Cup somehow. Yeah. Probably won't, to be honest, but we will have a Cornell Cup in April. So yeah, I'll figure that out by then, hopefully. Yeah, that is going to be everything for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I will fix the storytelling. I will fix my awful promos that I came up with on the top of my head in the next episode, hopefully. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll probably make more anyway because I really like this game. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.